I like Sukhasana to start, just with a nice cross of the legs. And you also have the option to sit up on a block or a blanket if that feels good to you. I know first thing in the morning I'm pretty tight, so I find it to be helpful. So just find a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. If you'd like more energy, you can take your palms facing up. If you need more grounding, of course, palms facing down. Try to roll your shoulders back and down. Up nice and tall, crown of head toward the ceiling, and just close your eyes or soften your gaze. Just start to find your breath here. With every inhale, you grow taller, you fill up, and then open your mouth, exhale, and sigh out the breath. Inhale, fill up. See if you can pull the oxygen deep down into your belly and let it expand. Open the mouth, exhale. Press all the stale air out of your lungs. Just let it go. One more just like that. Inhale, filling up slower and deeper. Taking in as much air as you can. When you feel like you're full, see if you can take in one more sip. Retain all of that air in your lungs. And then slowly open the mouth, exhale, and press all the stale air out. Find yourself completely empty. Seal the lips and start to come into your Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then if your eyes are closed, gently start to blink them open. On your inhale breath, circle sweep your arms up and overhead, palms connect. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms come all the way up, connecting overhead. And this time we'll take a side body stretch. Right hand comes down to the mat and just look under your left bicep as you start to lean over toward the right side of your mat. Keep the left sit bone really rooted, so not lifting through the hip. Engage the core. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Find a little rotation as you look under your right bicep, really finding length into the right side. Inhale, come back to center. And then interlace the fingers and press your palms up toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift up, reach up. And then on an exhale, find a seated cat position as you round the spine. Press the palms away. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, finding seated cow. Exhale, cat. Pull the belly to the spine. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands come down by your side. Go ahead and change the crossing of the feet. So if the left foot was on top or whatever, just switch it out and find a little different stretch. And then inhale, arms circle sweep up and overhead. This time side bend over to the left. So left hand comes down as you reach over, finding a little more rotation if you can. Keep pulling the belly button in and up. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, right hand down, side bend. Inhale, arms come back up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Exhale, round the spine overhead. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round, belly to spine. Press all the air out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms come up and overhead. Exhale, just float the hands down by your side. If you're sitting on a block, just get rid of it. We're going to come right into our boat pose. So start with just bending your knees and tapping your toes to the earth, starting to kind of sit into your sit bones, but sit nice and tall, and then just start to float your shins out to parallel. So legs can start being bent. You can start to straighten them if you're ready. Hands can be down behind the thighs, or just reach it straight forward. Take an inhale, and then on an exhale, just start to hover, coming into your Ardha Navasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hover. Nice and slow and controlled. Knees can be bent or straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Using your breath. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Holding it here in your Ardha Navasana. I haven't done this one in a while, but it's one of my favorite core exercises. So roll over to your right hip. Now take your left leg forward and then switch it, right leg forward. So you're kind of swimming with the legs. And then come back to your Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, hover. Ardha Navasana. Come over to your left hip. Then swim your legs, right leg forward, and then right leg back. Come back to your Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, hover. Right hip, come on over, and then swim the legs. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Back to Ardha. Inhale, Navasana. Really using your core, using your breath. Exhale, hover. Come to your left hip. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Ardha Navasana. One more each side, guys. So inhale, Navasana. Exhale. Over to the right. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Come back to Ardha. Inhale, Navasana. Last time. Exhale. Over to your left hip. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Hold it here for 3, 2. Slowly, slowly, slowly start to come back to your Ardha. Hold it. Keep lifting the shoulder blades off of the floor. Look up. Knit your ribs. Press your lower back into the floor. Just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down to the floor. Arms come overhead. Point your toes. Just find that big stretch here. And then bring your knees into your chest. You can kind of rock along your sacrum a little bit. And then as you're ready, start to make your way up to a tabletop pose. You can take some spine rolls. You can just roll over to one hip. But there's no rush. Just finding your tabletop pose, stacking heels of hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Fingers spread wide, and really press them out away. Find your belly. So even though we're in this seemingly simple, easy pose, I want you to really find that engagement. Pull your belly button to your spine. Tuck your toes, and then just hover your knees. Keep pressing them out away. Get strong in your arms. Crown of head goes straight forward. Still building some heat here. Take another breath in. One more breath out. Inhale. And then on your exhale, start to lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take your time here. Maybe you find some organic movement, pedaling the feet, shaking the head. Whatever feels nice to you, probably your first down dog of the day. And then as you're ready, start to settle into stillness. Pulling your belly in and out, hips up and back. A little bend into the knees is fine. Just trying to pike your tailbone as high as you can. Let your head be heavy. Really press the mat away. Trying to get out of the wrist, but really using your finger pad. Look to the top of your mat and then just take little steps all the way to the top of your mat. Feet meet your hands. They come about hips distance apart. Bend your knees a lot and engage the belly. Let your head go. Ragdoll pose. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. You can hold behind the head or take a clasp with the hands behind your back. Whatever feels nice here. Just starting to release through the hamstrings and the low back. Then gently release the hands back down to the earth. Toe your feet together to touch. So there can be a little space between the heels, but try and get your big toes to touch. Hands to the mat, your shins or your knees, just pressing into something as you inhale and find a flat back. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, crown and head forward. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lift. Bring the weight forward into the balls of your feet, hips back, chest forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, forehead to shin. One more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Circle, sweep your arms all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms all the way up over your head. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Hands to the mat, the shins or the knees. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step back to high plank pose. Strong plank. Press the mat away. Dome your upper back. Pull your belly in tight. Tuck your tailbone. Engage your legs. So really pull the kneecaps up the legs. Super strong, just like a plank of wood. Take a breath. Go back. Downward facing dog. Leading with the hips. Rounded forward. Rounded plank into plank. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. One more time, rounded forward, rounded plank into plank. And then bring your knees down to the mat. Hug your elbows in tight. Look forward. Bring your chin and your chest toward the mat, but see if you can hover the chin. Don't put it down. Elbows go straight back. You're looking forward. Your butt's way up in the air. And then come all the way down to your belly. Tops of the feet press into the floor. Hug your elbows in. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Lift your head and your chest. Press into the tops of your feet. And then hover your hands. Baby cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Engage the legs so thighs and kneecaps pick up off the floor. Either press into tabletop pose or all the way into plank. Press up. Exhale, go back. Downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space. Little steps all the way to the top of your space. Inhale, lift and lift. Exhale, fold. Circle, sweep the arms all the way up. And then cactus the arms and open the heart. So lift your heart toward the ceiling and press your hips forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Plant your palms, step back, find high plank pose. So knees, chest, chin, always an option. Or if you'd like to try on your toes, hinge it forward, shoulders forward of wrists. And then just bend your elbows a little bit so shoulders stay higher than elbows. You're buoyant, so you can kind of bounce a little bit if you want. And then maybe you come to the tops of your feet, thighs stay lifted, as you roll the shoulder blades back, upward facing dog. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Moving a little faster, looking to the top of your space, walk, step, or float, feet meet hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Circle, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. You can walk, you can step. If you float, please land in chaturanga. Taking your flow of choice, knees, chest, chin. Maybe just a plank. We meet in downward facing dog. And breathe. And an inhale, stretch your right leg high. And then bend the knee and open the hip. Let your left heel fall down toward the earth. Press evenly through both hands as you keep lifting the right knee up, hugging the left hip underneath. You can take some hip circles here if that feels nice. And then straighten the leg and square off the hip. Bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee, right upper. Inhale. Exhale, take it across the body to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Look between the hands and start there. Runner's lunge. Stay high up on your fingertips. Now, drop your left knee down to the earth. Keep your hands down. Just lift your heart. So finding an Anjaneyasana variation. And then on an exhale, lift the back leg and go back for a modified pyramid pose. Inhale, come forward, bring the knee all the way down. Keep driving the hips forward and down. Maybe you look up. Exhale, go back and back. One more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. So stay here in this modified pyramid. You can even play around by lifting the toes. That feels good, coming to the heel. You can start to angle the right foot toward the right and walk your hands over, starting to get a little bit of a IT band stretch. Just play around, experiment, maybe just stay. And then we'll come back to frame that foot, runner's lunge. So keeping the left leg lifted in a runner's lunge. Start to walk the hands forward and then come into your supported warrior three. So right leg is bent, lay your belly on your side, look forward and really find some extension in the spine. Take a breath here, and then as you exhale, bring your left knee to your left armpit, straighten to the right leg and bow. Inhale, leg goes straight back. Bend your right leg, look forward. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, extend. One more time, pull it in and bow. And then extend. Stay here. Bend more into your right leg. So weight comes into your right heel. Maybe your hands come to your heart as you start to float your chest up. And then tip it back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up, look up, breathe. Really bending into your right thigh, looking up between your hands. Think right hip back, left hip forward. Find some extension, breathe. And then open up, find warrior two. Right foot is straight ahead. Maybe pressing into the outside edge of your left foot. Look out over your right hand and sit nice and low. 3 sun breaths to change direction. On an inhale, straighten through the legs, touch the palms. Exhale, step back. Inhale. And exhale. On an inhale, parallel your feet and straighten your leg. Exhale, warrior two, leading with your left foot. On an inhale, tip it up and back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bring all the hands down inside of your left foot. Toe heel your left foot toward the edge of your mat, so you're in a lizard lunge. You can stay up here on your hands. You can come to your forearms if you like. You can drop your back knee, but if you can, maybe try and keep it active. You'll build a little bit more fire. Keep pulling the belly in tight. Keep hugging your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Just one more breath here. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hand. If you dropped your right knee, lift it. From here, we move into Malasana. So step your left foot maybe a little wider, toe out, heel in. And then right foot comes outside your right. Have a seat for your Malasana. Hands to your heart. Use your elbows to press your knees out. So give this a try. In your Malasana, first extend your arms out in front of you, palms down. Now, see if you can just lift your right heel. And then set that down. See if you can just lift your left heel. Set it down. Can you lift both? From here, can you start to stand all the way up, keeping your heels lifted? Keep your heels lifted. You got it. Keep squeezing your inner thighs. Arms come up and overhead. And then heels down, hands to your heart, and slide it back down that imaginary wall, coming back into your Malasana. Really nice. Hands to the mat, lift your hips, drop your head. Bring your feet together, toes touch, little space between. Inhale, lift them, lift. Exhale. Bend the knees a lot. Chair pose. Sit down. Weight into your heels. Pull the belly in. Find that slight tuck of the tailbone so that you're really finding engagement in the core, not just the legs. Can you sit a little longer? Breathe. And then exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale. Plant the palms, walk, step, float. Find your vinyasa. We'll meet in a downward facing. Getting ready to move to the other side. On an inhale, stretch your left leg high. And then bend the knee, open the hip. Let the right heel fall down. Keep the shoulders square. Keep lifting the left knee higher. You can take those circles, bend it straight. And then square off the hip and straighten the leg. Bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Left knee, left upper. Inhale. Exhale, take it across the body to the right. Keep the hips square. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee back to the nose, hold it. And then step it forward, runner's lunge. Bring the right knee down to the earth. Keep the toe tucked. Keep the hands down. Drive the hips forward and down. Maybe even look up, stretching through the right frontal hip. And then exhale, lift. Come back to your modified pyramid pose. Forehead towards chin. Inhale, come forward. Bring the right knee down. Exhale, go back. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Staying here in your modified pyramid, you can lift the toe and come to the heel. You can kind of walk the hands off toward the left and angle the foot toward the left if that feels good. And then come back to frame out the foot. Toe comes down if it's lifted, just a runner's lunge here. Start to walk your hands forward, supported warrior three. Bending a lot into your left knee, so your belly's under your thigh. Try to find that extension. Think up dog in your chest. Right leg extends behind you, heel is flexed. And then bring the right knee into the right armpit as you straighten the left leg and bow. Inhale, go back. Exhale. Knee to armpit, bow. Exhale. One more time, bring it in. And then extend. All right, staying here. Get really strong in the left leg. So more weight into the heel and the ball of the foot. Belly is engaged. Maybe you start to float the hands and lift the heart. Keep pulling the hip underneath you. And then tip it back, crescent lunge. Use your crescent lunge to stretch out through the front body. So bend into the left thigh, reach up, find length in your torso. Take another breath here, and then open up, find warrior two. Really stretch your arms in opposite directions. Think about what it would feel like if you were holding onto a strap behind your back and you were holding the ends of that strap, trying to pull it taut. What would your arms feel like? Can you sit lower into your left thigh and press more for the outside edge of your right? One more breath. Here we go, some breaths. Inhale, straighten the legs, touch the palms. Exhale, sit low. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, parallel your feet. Exhale, warrior two, leading with your right foot. Reverse your warrior, stretch it up and back. And then windmill the hands down the side of your right foot. Once again, finding your lizard pose. So you might want to toe heel your right foot off toward the right. You can stay on your hands. You can come down to the forearm. Trying to keep it active if you can. Hugging the right knee in toward the shoulder blade. Pulling the belly in tight, looking forward. One more breath here. And then if you're on your forearm, start to come up to your hand. Toe heel your right foot out, maybe if you need to. Toe out, heel in. Left foot steps outside of the left hand. Awesome. Sitting nice and low. Once again, using those elbows to press your knees away. Seeing if you can sit up straighter. All right, here we go. Arms come out in front of you. See if you can come up to the left toe, lifting the heel. And then set it down. Lift your right heel. And then set it down. All right, here we go. Try both. Lift both heels. Really press into your toes. Use control and see if you can start to stand all the way up, keeping your heels lifted. Arms come up. And then heels down, hands to your heart. Sink it all the way back. Great job. Hands to the mat, lift your hips. And then toe heel your feet about hips distance apart. Padagustasana, big toes with your peace fingers. If you'd like more, you can even slide your hands underneath your feet for Padahasana. Just finding a nice hamstring release here. Let the head go, pull the belly in tight. Try to get your shoulders away from your ears. On an inhale, roll forward a little bit. Exhale, belly to spine. Lift the hips. Maybe the legs straighten like a millimeter. Doesn't have to be a lot. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Shoulders away from the ears. Gently release the hands from the feet. Toe heel the feet together to touch. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale, chair, sit. Can you sit a little lower? Can you tuck the tailbone more? Relax the shoulders. And remember, if this bothers your shoulders, arms out in front or to your heart is perfect. Take one more breath here. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale. Plant your palms. Take a vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Start to build our flow a little bit here. Layering on, finding some balance. On an inhale, stretch your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Now from here, just tap your shin down to the earth and look forward. Keep your arms straight. Pull the knees back into the chest, round to the upper back. Tap it down, pull it in. One more time, tap it down, pull it in, and stay here. Keep the knee lifted, come onto your right hand. So awkward side plank, I think we've done this before. Left arm comes toward the ceiling, and then left hand behind the head. Tap your shin down to the earth and open up. So really find this opening, and then exhale, crunch it in like a plank. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. One more time, inhale. And inhale, open. Now listen, bring your left hand down to the earth, right leg goes straight back, single-legged plank. Something to play with. Maybe you come to the finger pads of the left hand. Maybe you start to play with reaching the left hand forward. Bird dog for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right leg up and back. Bring your knee into your nose. Step it forward, runner's lunge. Look forward. Walk the hands forward, coming back to your supported warrior 3. You got it. Left knee into the left upper arm and bow. Inhale, extend, just like in our one. Look forward. Left knee to left armpit. Inhale, extend. One more time, bring it in. And extend, holding it here. A little different this time. See if you can bring your hands to your heart. Start to lift up for your warrior 3. And then bring your left knee into your chest, crane pose. So maybe you just play here for a moment and just interlace on the shin and pull that knee in even tighter. Trying to find a really straight spine, more extension, and then arms up. Find a figure 4, cross the ankle above the right knee, and sit low. I'm gonna face you guys. All right, listen up. Figure 4, single-legged squat. So sit really low. And then inhale, stand up straighter. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, stand up. Find something to look at that's not moving. Sit low. Inhale, stand up. 2 more. Go as slow as you need to. And then stand up. 1 more time. Sit low. And then stand up. Bring your knee into your chest. And then send it back, warrior 3. You can keep your hands to your heart or flag them behind you. Keep pulling your right hip underneath you. Left leg goes straight back, toes flex toward the floor. And then open it up, find your warrior 2. Breathe. Just 1 sun breath to change direction. On an inhale, straighten the legs, touch the palm. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands down inside of your left foot, finding your lizard lunge. From here, we come right into that Malasana squat. Right foot steps outside the right hand, sit low. And breathe. You got it. All right, listen up. Hands come out in front of you. Come up to your right toe. Same as before. And then heel down. Lift the left. And then heel down. Sit low. Both heels up. See if you can. Once again, lift yourself all the way up. Keep pressing into the toes. Keep lifting the heels. Arms up overhead. And then heels down. Sink it back into your Malasana. Great job. Breathe. All right, guys. Take your hands back out in front of you. I call these Malasana walks. They're really fun. I know you'll love it. I want you to stay in your Malasana and just kind of walk like a duck to the back of your mat. Yeah. And then when you get to the back of your mat, stay and go walk back forward. And stay. Beautiful. Hands to the mat, lift your hips, drop the head. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, lift them. Exhale. Circle, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, cactus the arms, hips forward, chest lifts up. Look up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, find your vinyasa. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is where we meet. One more side and then we'll take a little break. And then inhale, stretch your left leg high. Bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose and hold it. Now tap the shin down to the earth. Look forward. Keep your arms straight. Exhale, press them out away and pull the knee into your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull it up. One more time, lower it down. And then pull it up and hold. Stay on your left hand, keep your left knee lifted and just roll to the right foot. Right arm up, and then hand behind the head. Open first, so inhale, tap the shin down, open the elbow toward the ceiling, and then exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, close it in. Inhale, open. Single-legged plank, right hand down, left leg goes straight back. Here's where you get to experiment with that balance. Coming to the right, finger pads, maybe right hand reaches forward for 3, 2, And one. Right hand down, left leg up and back. Left knee comes into your nose, step it forward, runner's lunge. Coming right into that supported warrior three. Walk the hands forward. Right leg extends and look forward. Three. Right knee, right upper arm straight into the front leg and back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in and back. And then extend. One more time, pull it in. And then extend. Stay here. Keep pressing the right heel back. Walk the hands maybe closer towards you. Bend more into the left leg. Start to float those hands. And then see if you can press yourself all the way up into crane pose. And just take a couple of moments here, a couple breaths to find your balance. You might even start to interlace below the right knee and pull that knee in more, trying to tuck that tailbone. And then find your figure four. Right ankle above the left knee, hands to heart, sit low. Find your balance. Left hip holds back, flex through your right foot. Figure four, single-legged squats. On an inhale, stand it up. Exhale, sit low. Go as slowly as you need to. You might even be having the same balance challenge as I'm having today. Standing it up and then sitting low. Take your time. 3 more. Exhale, sit low. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, sit low. Just hold it here. And then inhale, lift up, finding your knee to your chest. You can keep your hands at your heart. And then start to send it back for your warrior three. Just as a transition, we won't be here long. Open it up, find your warrior two. One sun breath. Inhale, straighten the legs, parallel the feet. Exhale, warrior two, top of the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill it down, finding your lizard lunge. Hands come to the side of the right foot. And then left foot steps outside of the left. Sit it low, low. 3. All right, here we go. Arms come out. Hold the shoulders back. So really see if you can find that good posture and alignment, and then come up to the left toe, lifting the heel. And then set it down. Come up to the right. And then set it down. See if you can come up to both. And using the strength of your quads and your inner thighs and your glutes, start to stand all the way up. Arms overhead. And then heels down, hands to heart as you sink it back down. As you loved them so much the first time. Arms out in front of you. Halasana, walk to the back of your mat. It doesn't matter what foot, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. I just ask that you stay low and that you do your best. When you get there, just change direction. And stay in your Halasana. Just find 2 breaths here. Keep working the knees out. Hands to the mat, lift the hips. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. Circle sweeping arms all the way up. Exhale, fold it back down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Take a vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. And then bend your knees a lot. Look forward between your hands. So you're in what I call a turbo dog. We are taking a break. Just stick with me. And then see if you can start to hover your forearms. So you need to pull your forearms together isometrically. Engage your core, look forward. And then see if you can bring your forearms down to the earth and lift your hips, drop your head, dolphin pose. 3 strong breaths. Keep pressing the mat away, trying to open through the shoulders, lift your hips, lift your belly in and up. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes, hips to heels, child's pose. You might even restore your shoulders, bring your arms back by your side. Just take a moment. Grab some water if you need it. So I've got one more little flow. We'll add a little mini arm balance, and then we'll be done. So grab some water. And when we're ready, we'll meet me down dog. I'm assuming everything's going okay over there. All right, guys. Find your down dog. Just take a big clearing breath here. So inhale through the nose. And then open your mouth, exhale, let something go. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, stretch your right leg. Same thing, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose and hold it. And then tap the shin down to be a foot fold. Bring it back. Tap it down. Bring it in. One more time, tap it down. And then hug it in. Keep it hugged in. Come to your right hand. Awkward side plank. So left arm up, right knee stays up. Hand comes behind the head. Tap the shin down. And then crunch in like a clam. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open. Single-legged plank. Right leg goes straight back. Maybe you come to the finger pads of the left hand and start to reach the left arm forward for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right leg up and back. Bring the knee into the nose and then step it forward. Runner's lunge. Coming right into that supported warrior 3. And this time, see if you can bring the hands to the heart and come right into that warrior 3 variation. Inhale, lift up, crane pose. Find your figure 4. Sit low. All right, just 3 of them this time. Sit really low. And then inhale, stand up. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, stand up. One more time, sit low. Stay here. Can you start to find a little twist? See if you can start to bring your left elbow toward the sole of the left foot. So you're twisting to the right. Just try it. For 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. And then sweep it back, airplane pose or warrior 3. From here, warrior 2 leading with the left foot. So just switch your feet, warrior 2 on the left. And an inhale, tip it up and back. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm to the left thigh. Maybe elbow inside the knee. Arm can go straight up or overhead. Drop the right hip a lot. And then really try to knit your right side top waist, right? So you're not making a rainbow, but you have a nice angle. Breathe. If you have a half or a full bind in your practice, you're more than welcome to go into that. Just keep dropping the right hip. Breathe. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Just keep a deep bend into that left foot. And then windmill the hands down inside of the left foot. Toe heel the left foot long. Step right up into your Malasana. Right foot outside of the right hand. Arms come right in front of you. This time we're just going for those Malasana walks. So walk it to the back of your mat. And then walk forward. Sit well for your Malasana. Breathe. Hands to the mat, lift your hips and fold. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, lift and lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale, chair pose. Breathe. Sweep the arms behind you, come high above your toes. Heels down, arms up. Exhale, sweep high up on the toes. Heels down, arms up. One more time, sweep it back. And then bring your left knee to your chest. Airplane pose, left leg goes back behind you. Keep lifting your chest, think up dog. Keep pulling your right hip underneath. Breathe. You got it. Big step back, crescent lunge. Arms lift. And then open arm twist to the right. Right arm comes down and around as you open to the right. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And then tip it up and back, exalt. Keep leaning back. And then left hand comes down to the earth. Find your easy twist. From here, all 10 toes come toward the right, horizon lunge. Just hover the hips. It should feel great on that outer right hip. Inhale, just lift up, reach up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Bring it all the way down. So bring your left hip down to the earth. So now you're totally on your mat, but you still have the same orientation of your legs. Pull your right foot closer to your body. The first thing we're going to do, we're going into baby grasshopper. It's kind of fun. I want you to come down to your left forearm and just lean forward. And then reach your right hand in front of your, I guess that's your right knee, and see if you can grab for the foot. Maybe, maybe not. I guess you could also get a strap around it and grab the strap. Maybe this is as far as you go. Maybe you start to kind of lean forward onto your left forearm and see if you can lift your hips. Yeah? You kind of got to get a little momentum and engage through the core. For 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Come back up. Come back to your horizon lunge. So just come back, lift the hips, and then circle it down, downward facing down. Just kind of wag the tail a little bit. Finding your downward facing dog, facing the back of your space. Moving to the other side. Inhale, stretch your left leg home. And then bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose and hold it. And then tap the shin down. Pull it back in. Tap the shin. Pull it back in. One more time, tap it down. And pull it in. Hold it in. Come to your left hand. Keep the left knee lifted. Right arm up. And then right hand behind the head. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open. Single-legged plank. Right hand down, left leg goes straight back. Come to the finger pads of the right hand. Maybe you find that bird dog balance for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down, left leg up and back. Knee comes into the toe. Step it forward, and then come right into your supported warrior. Really angle the right toes down. So find that strong flex. Keep looking forward, bend more into the left knee. And then we start to just lift up. Finding your crane pose. Find your balance. And then figure 4. Here we go. Sit low, single-legged, squat with your figure 4. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit low. Hold it here. Maybe you start to play with twisting towards your left, so right elbow comes toward the sole of your right foot. Finding that twist. Keep sending your booty back, chest forward. Really flex the foot. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up, crane pose. And then airplane pose. Right leg goes back behind you. Keep lifting through the heart. Warrior 2, the top of your space. So you flip your feet and lead with your right foot. Breathe. Reverse your warrior. And then side angle pose. Forearm to thigh, maybe elbow inside of knee. Arm can be straight up or towards your ear. Knit your ribs. Drop your left hip. Look under your bicep. Keep pulling your right hip underneath. Option for that half or full bind. One more breath. Keep the bend in your right knee. Just tip it up and back. Reverse your warrior. And then come right into your lizard lunge. Hands inside of the foot. Toe heel the right foot wide. Press into your hands. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Zip. Last set of these. Arms out in front of you. Here we go. Walk it to the back. And then walk it forward. Sit nice and low here. Bring your hands to your heart. Press the knees away. And then hands to the mat. Lift your head. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Pull your belly in tight. Sweep the arms behind you, high up on the chest. Heels down, arms up. Squeeze it back. Set it down. One more time, squeeze it back. And then right knee to your chest. Breathe. Start to send the leg back, finding your airplane pose. Keep lifting the heart. Be strong in the legs. And then set it down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Inhale. Open arm twist to the left. Left arm comes down and around. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Try and lift up through your back arm. It has this tendency to want to droop. And then tip it up and back. Exalt. Breathe. Easy twist. Right hand down to the mat. Left arm up. Horizon lunge. All 10 toes toward the left. Just hover the hips. Getting into the IT band a little more. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, hover. And bring your seat all the way down to the earth, but keep the same orientation of the legs. So move the left foot closer to the leg. Really hug it in. Come down to your right forearm. And then see if you can reach in front of the shin and get somewhere. Maybe it's just even on the shin. Or maybe you can get the outside of the foot. And the key to this pose is rolling forward and really clawing the mat or the floor with your hand so that you can get a little leverage and start to lift the hips. Use your belly and then lift up. For 3, 2, and 1. Setting it down. Beautiful. Come back to your horizon lunge. So lift the hips. And then bring it all the way around to the front. Come back to your downward facing dog. Great job. On an inhale, stretch your right leg high. And then find your half pigeon pose. Right knee outside the right wrist. Foot towards the left. You always have that option for supine figure 4 if that feels better. You work the hips a lot, so just stretching them up. Sitting up tall in your proud pigeon. Making sure that you're evenly distributed between both hips. And then just start to find your way down to the floor. And enjoy the relaxation. You always have the option for king pigeon or half mermaid, or a shoulder stretch, bringing the left shoulder down, left cheek to the mat. Take your time. And then if you're ready, you can start to come up to your hands and just roll over to your right hip. And bring your left leg around to the front. The sole of the right foot comes into the left inner thigh. Left hand behind you, right arm comes up. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, just reaching for somewhere along the left leg. So maybe it's just the shin, maybe you get the foot. But again, lifting the chest, right? Trying to find that extension. And then reach the arm behind you. Arm up and over. Just folding. Right hand comes back behind you. We'll stand up on the right shin. Stargazer pose. Press the hips forward, let the head go back. And then sit it back down. Cross the ankles, roll over your knees, downward facing dog. Just to go to the other side, if you are on your back, just roll over to your back and it'll be left ankle over right upper thigh. Left leg lifts. Left knee outside the left wrist. Once again, just bringing it down. Finding extension first. As you're ready, you can surrender. Same options, king pigeon, half mermaid. Take your time. If you need to linger longer, that's fine. Or come up to your hand. And then we'll roll over to the left hip and bring the right leg around to the front. Sole of left foot into the right inner thigh, right hand behind you, left arm up. Exhale, reaching for somewhere along the outside of your right. Right arm reaches back. And the arm comes up and over as you just fold over the leg. Keep flexing the toes back towards you. Take your time as you start to sit up. Left hand behind you, standing up this time on the left shin. Press the hips forward. Bring a little extension, front body opening. And then sit it back down. Send the legs out in front. And we'll end as we began. Navasana. Extending the legs. Maybe even grab your big toes. And see if you can find more extension there. Pulling the legs in closer. Sitting up tall. Belly in nice and tight. For 3, 2. If you've got the toes, let go of them. Sit up tall. And then as slowly as you can for a count of 10, lowering all the way down to an Ardha Navasana. So keeping the legs lifted, the shoulder blades lifted, the rib cage knit. 3. And then crisscross your legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3. Just still going. He's killing it. For 3, 2, and 1. And release it all the way down. Couple moments here. If there's anything else you need, a happy baby, a supine twist, feel free to explore. And then when you're ready, coming into your Shavasana, the most important part, the best part, finding stillness, meditation. Find your Shavasana. Take your tongue off the roof of your mouth. Place it in the soft palate. Let your body feel heavy into the middle. I was just thumbing through my journal where I write down a lot of flows and thoughts and things I see that inspire me. And I open the page to this. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy it and receive it fully. And when life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Better days are on the way. My soul honors your soul. I honor the love, light, peace, beauty, strength, and kindness within you because it is also within me. In sharing these things, there is no distance and no difference between us. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Always enjoy being able to practice with you all on Saturdays.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, guys.
Another great class.